guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. These types of videos are getting very frequent now, I think, isn't it? I'm here today once again with my good friend Zen, car driver at McLaren London, to collect his new car. Now, we've hinted about this new car in previous collection days, like the Aventador SVJ that was literally a matter of weeks ago, and also the 600 LT and the 720S Spider, which he has just turned up in. I've just seen him just pull into the car park over there, so he shall be arriving here very soon. And yeah, this one is going to be very special. Normally when I come to the collection days, when he kindly invites me along, I have a vague idea of the spec, but this, he's been teasing me for so long as to what is under that cover in there, which you might not be able to see with all the reflection. But that's right, we're here to collect his brand new McLaren Senna. Now, I'm led to believe that this is a very high MSO spec, so yeah, I'm probably just as excited as he is to see his new car. So anyway, we'll head on inside, have a look at some of the other McLarens in the showroom, and then we'll get the covers off the Senna. Let's do this. So here we are inside McLaren London. It's always nice to come in here, and to be honest, they have their fair share of very cool cars in here, as you can probably see right there. So let's have a quick wander through before we get the covers off the Senna, which is up there. You can probably see the wing underneath the cover. Anyway, let's have a little wander. So we have a couple of 570s. This one is a 570S Coupe, finished in black with the stealth wheels, red calipers, very nice. And if I come up close, look at that paint, it's almost got like gold flecks in it. We then have a grey 570 GT, but I understand that you're probably not really focusing on these. You're probably focusing on that, and then that at the end. This is one of, I believe, approximately 35 of the 58 P1 GTRs that are road legalised, finished in factory satin black with the kind of matte red decals on it. I mean, this thing is absolutely nuts. Have a look in there, fully race prepped. This one being the road legalised version, so we've got the P1 seats. If it's not road legalised, then you literally only have one seat, which is a proper race spec seat. It's also got the road spec tyres, indicators fitted under here. And you also get a key, because obviously when they're not road legalised, they don't even have a key, and they don't have reverse gear. So quite a lot of stuff has been done to that, including actually raising the ride height. But yeah, stunning. Mental, the fact that this thing is wearing number plates. And actually, one of the most menacing specs that I've seen in person, especially for a long time. Have a little bit around the back to show you this fixed rear wing. Of course, the standard P1, or standard P1, has that wing that recesses into the rear there. But this one, obviously, you don't even have to have it in race mode, and it's just there all the time. Look at that. Absolutely crazy. Have a look at those nice big exhaust pipes at the back. Stunning thing. Absolutely stunning. Anyway, what else we got? We have a very cool 600 LT Coupe over here. This one is the hashtag 1000, I think they call it, or something like that. As you can see down here, it's like a highly MSO'd 600 LT Coupe. Obviously you have the roof scoop and the louvres. That's like 40k of extras just with those two bits. I think it's like Supernova Silver, I believe, with the multi-spoke gloss black wheels and all of the orange detailing, which I love. Have a little peek inside. Of course, fully spec. We've got the Senna seats, the 600 LT embroidered on top of them. This one being the 1000th car. This is a kind of a celebration for the 1000th car that McLaren London, the original McLaren dealer, have sold. So this is literally the 1000th car, which is very cool. So McLaren Automotive have basically, I presume, given it to McLaren London to then sell on, and that is going to be a very highly collectible car, because it's like a special one-off and stunning spec. It's finished in as well. We have a 720S Spider, finished in a very clean spec as well. Silver on silver with black interior, comfort seats, really Tourer-esque kind of spec. Very simple as well, which is kind of nice to see, actually, because normally when we come in here in previous times, we've been kind of bombarded with all different colours of McLarens, but it's quite a subtle, I say subtle, I mean, Senna, P1 GTR, 1 of 1, 600 LT. I mean, the lineup in here is always mental. But anyway, this is what we're here for, the McLaren Senna. Now, like what I said in the introduction outside, I don't know the spec. And I really want to know the spec. I'm kind of tempted to kind of just have a little peek. But I've been assured that it is it's mental. So yeah, I think we should get the covers off fairly soon. But I mean, look at that. Look at that rear wing. That's one of the things which I love about the Senna. I think it holds like 1,000 kilos of downforce. It's absolutely huge. It is active as well, so we can, when you start up and move it, it kind of does its little calibration thing. It also acts as an air brake when you're in race mode on track. You can see that kind of air intake around this side. Awesome thing. Awesome. Anyway, I think it's time. I think it is time. So we shall get the magic button, which does the cover, and we shall get the covers off Zen Car Driver's brand new McLaren Senna. Here we go. It's Senna time. Oh. Wow. Just watch me. So here we go, Dave, welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hello again, yeah, very
good.
So,
explain to us this. This is...
So, here we are on a very, very important day. We've got Zen Car Driver's new edition, his fabulous McLaren Senna. One of the last cars to be built in the production run.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, there must be...
This is actually VIN number 378 from memory.
Yep.
But the VIN numbers don't reflect the delivery dates.
Exactly, well there's 500 total, isn't there?
Exactly right, exactly right. So what we've got here is a totally bespoke Senna that's been crafted in conjunction with the team over at MSO, so McLaren Special Operations. So this car specifically, the standard specification of Senna is obviously very high to start with.
Okay, yeah.
However, the main aesthetic elements of this car is where Zen Car Driver's kind of done something really bespoke and unique. So starting from the exterior paint, this is a specially commissioned colour. To the naked eye from a distance it looks just like a black metallic.
It probably seems that way on camera as well.
Yeah, it probably does, but what you actually find is the accent package that's been created. That accent package is in a colour called Laguna Colour Scheme, which is basically a blue metallic that sort of, depending on which conditions of light hit the paint, flips over to purple. And what they've actually done with the black exterior paint is they've put that different colour fleck into the black paint.
Which is stunning.
So you kind of have complete consistency from the actual colour of the accent through to the paint
It's
itself.
so subtle, isn't it?
It is very subtle, it's very slight. You wouldn't know it's there unless you kind of shine a light directly on it and get a sense of it.
Yeah, exactly. Just all the accents that we got the colour stream on, so inside the vents up at the front and all around the headlights and everything, it's mental, isn't it?
The livery package is predefined, but then this car has a couple of extra details.
Oh, okay.
So if you look into the inside of the air intake there, you can see the Laguna Colour Stream is on the aerofoils. It's obviously been pinstriped in certain areas on the splitter, on the intake, and then when you look, the actual centre locks on the wheels.
Yes,
as well.
I love that little touch.
Yeah, so there's real consistency with the entire design sort of philosophy.
One thing I like about the livery actually is how it doesn't just end. You've got like nice little...
It sort of subtly sort of fades away. And what's nice as well is that all Sennas by default have satin finish to the exterior carbon. Zen Car Driver's specified gloss to kind of give it a slightly
makes a massive difference.
Different feel to it.
Yeah, definitely. The stripe goes, of course, down the side. I'm yet to see a Senna. I don't know if it's a very common option for your customers here, but do many people not choose the door glass?
To be fair, it's been a really popular option. I mean, the technology started with the 720, well, actually started with the P1 with the Gorilla Glass in the door.
Oh, on the doors,
the door. That kind of rolled through into 720, but then with the introduction of Senna, they actually introduced the lower exterior door element, which is this element here. And as you say, you know, the marketing philosophy behind it was, you know, when you're on the track, you can see the apex and place the car really accurately. Of course, if you're looking that way instead of straight, you're probably going to be a mile from the apex anyway. But it is a really unique feature that this car's got, and something that is a little bit different.
It makes the cabin feel a lot more spacious.
Well, it does. It allows a lot of light into the cabin, both from above and below you, which does give you this wonderful impression of space when you are driving the car.
Definitely. It's a very strange sensation. I went out in one, actually, Tim's car, Shmi 150. Out here in London, and it's just bizarre to see the lines kind of flying past you in the door. Exactly. It's almost like have I closed my door, or is it still open?
It's quite a unique feeling.
Look at this. I mean, in this light here, absolutely stunning.
what you'll find when you sort of, you know, do a bit of filming outside is that when natural light hits it, it just has this chameleon kind of effect to it, that it really pops and sort of blues, purples, blacks. It all kind of comes to fruition when you see it.
Should we have a little look inside?
Of course, but also MSO key as well. So
that's
we've got
cool.
a Laguna colour stream key.
Very nice touch.
Let me open it up for you.
So there we go, of course. The infamous Senna interior. We have the gas struts also.
Yep, the gas struts, good spot. They are indeed matching Laguna colour stream.
Yep. That's interesting. That's MSO, I presume.
Yep,
little,
so the grab straps.
That makes it a little bit easier, I presume.
We've also got the coloured blue harness, which matches the centre line of the steering wheel.
Very cool, yeah.
So, you know, there's an inherent familiarity for a Zen car driver coming out of the 720S Spider.
Yes,
Sort of, you know, that's ultimately a car that shares a lot of architecture with this. This is totally different. However, the handover experience is quite a nice one because obviously there's a lot of familiar elements.
Yeah, definitely.
Apart from one or two smaller detail changes.
Yeah. I like the blue stitch.
The blue stitch and the blue harnesses.
These seats are work of art. Well, they're like 5 kilos each.
Yeah, I mean, what's lovely about them as well is that once you're in, exceptionally comfortable. The process of getting in and out, egress and ingress, is a little bit trickier because you do have a section of seat that juts out a little bit further.
Is rock hard.
However, but what you find that once you're in, they're wonderfully supportive. And for track use, it really does keep you exactly where you need to be.
Which is what you need as well.
Exactly right.
Of course, we've got the flip screen as well, which debuted on the 720, was that?
Pioneered on the 720. That screen, depending on which mode you're in, does alter its angle, as it were. So you can either have full information or a streamline display, which just gives you the vital ingredients for going around in circles on tracks very quickly.
But all this gloss carbon, it makes a massive difference. I think especially the back. So we've got the complete wing, is that? Complete wing in exposed carbon?
So ultimately, on a lighter coloured car, satin carbon works quite well.
Yeah.
On a darker coloured car, having a bit of gloss seems to finish it off really
makes
quite nicely.
Makes it pop, yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
And down on the diffuser as well. You might not be able to catch it on this light, but we've also got little pinstripes on there as well.
What I'll do is I'll get a light from my phone and I'll shine it onto the bodywork so you can maybe pick up some of the colour.
That would be a brilliant idea. Whilst you do that, actually, let's just have my opinion on the whole thing. I mean, first of all, that plate, MC19 Senna, very, very cool. But just, the Senna as it is, it's probably one of the most controversial cars that has ever graced the market, especially from McLaren. But when you spec it right and when you spec it as unique as this, it is a work of art, and just the amount of road presence is unreal. Anyway, we have a torch. Let's have a little look.
So it's hard to pick up because it's so bright, but you can maybe just see a little element of blue, purple that are hidden. So the fleck that you see in the paint is actually the same colours that are used on the delivery and the accent pieces. So
unreal.
Quite special from that perspective.
Unbelievable. So there we go, the latest addition to the Zen Car Driver collection. Unbelievable. And once again, a huge congratulations and thanks for inviting me along, but what a piece of kit. Time has come, we've got the first startup of the new Senna. Can't get over the spec, it's absolutely unbelievable. Of course we've got the triple exhausts, so this is a UK spec, not a US spec, but they have the 2 exhausts. But anyway, let's fire this beast into life. Myth of McLaren's being quiet is definitely wrong. This thing is mad. Absolutely mad. Even though the US cars are a touch louder because of all of the sounds that we have in the UK, but I'm having to raise my voice rather a lot here. Anyway, the sun is coming out. Let's get this beast outside so we can see some of that flip paint and some true lighting. But what an unbelievable spec. Wow. Here it comes out into the sunshine. This colour is unbelievable. So much road presence, and in this case, pavement presence. So we've now parked it out in the sun so we can properly get an idea about this unreal colour. Obviously, you're still not going to be able to capture the true colour of it, but this flip paint on the livery of the car is unbelievable. So subtle yet so leery at the same time. Absolutely smashed it. And there he goes. First couple of meters in the new Senna. Enjoy it, buddy. What a car. Wow. What a car. Dude, Zen, if you're watching, I'm going to call you Zen now for sure, rather than saying Zen car driver. What a car, mate. I'm so jealous of you, but so happy for you at the same time. I know the Senna was a long time coming. It's one of the last ever delivered. One of the last of the 500, like Dave said when we were having a walk around of the car. But for any of you guys watching this video who actually saw the car in person, who are here for the collection day, they don't understand the spec. It's unreal. He's absolutely smashed it. But as always, in videos like this, a huge thank you and congratulations goes to you, Zen car driver, or Zen, as we shall say now. Unreal. Incredible addition to the collection, which is growing as fast as I can keep up. Anyway, that's going to round up today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe. All the adventures.